6 years ago, actress Lili Reinhart shot to fame on the supernatural teen drama Riverdale, playing Betty in the series based, of course, on the Archie comics.
Now Lili is starring in a new Netflix movie, Look Both Ways, where we see what a college grad's life would be like in two parallel scenarios. In one, we see her move to LA and pursue her dream career. In another, she discovers she's pregnant and decides to move back in with her parents in Texas. Take a look.
I did not see single, unemployed, 22-year-old mom on my tarot card reading that Cara gave me last month.
Our plans? What about naked Sundays and furniture with sharp edges? We were supposed to go to Barcelona next year.
I've been thinking about that quite a bit. It would make sense if...
What?
If you and I just... Let's get married.
No, get up! That's not happening!
Lili, it's so nice to have you here, and we're loving this movie. It has kind of sliding door vibes.
Yeah, very much.
Tell us what drew you to it.
I read the script over 2.5 years ago, and I honestly just thought it was so heartwarming.
Yeah.
And I really loved how in both lives for this young woman, there was no right or wrong path. You know, there wasn't like, ooh, that was the bad life. So I just thought, you know, this girl ends up being okay in both lives, and that was really sweet and like reassuring to me.
You know what's interesting is that you moved to LA at 18 to pursue acting. It's worked out for you. Obviously, you're on the Today Show. What would have been your alternative life?
Oh, God.
What would you have done?
You know, when I was 16, when I didn't think acting was going to work out, I looked into possibly being a paramedic.
A paramedic?
A paramedic. I
love that.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
Thank you. I mean, it was clearly would have been a very different life.
Yeah.
Me as a paramedic.
Was there, like, what gave you sort of the grit to keep going, to keep pushing, to obviously accomplish all of this?
I mean, I didn't want a plan B. So I never really, I didn't go to college. I didn't really pursue any alternative because I didn't want to fall back on it. I knew it would be hard to make it in this industry, and if I had a plan B, I knew it'd be easy to turn to it. So I was like, I'm not going to give myself the choice. Sorry for being a paramedic, but you know, I'm gonna stick this out, and then luckily I did.
Yeah.
It's so interesting, you know, we talk about, you know, 5-year plans, and your character has this 5-year plan. What do you think you'll be doing, you know, in 5 years at the age of 30?
Oh, God. I mean, I would hope I'm living a good life. And I mean, like when I was 16, I thought that by my age now I would be getting ready to be married.
With 2 kids, right?
Well, no, not yet. I knew
she's
late
young.
20s. I was thinking late 20s, but now I'm like early 30s.
Yes.
You know, I have no idea what my life's going to look like in 5 years. All I can hope for is that I'm happy and doing what I love still.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, your social media is filled with honesty, truth, inspiration, which I think is really important because you are, you know, a role model for a lot of young girls who watch your show. How did you decide, and how do you decide what to put out there and what to keep close?
I recently have had to kind of check in with myself about my own personal boundaries, about what am I comfortable sharing, because I'm an open book, but sometimes I step back and I'm like, well, am I too much of an open book? Like, am I protecting myself? So it's just, I try to just like take little check-ins with myself and make sure that I'm protecting the space that I'm in and protecting my vulnerability while still wearing my heart on my sleeve and just being honest. And in the moment, if it feels right to share something with my fans or with whomever, then I will.
Yeah.
But yeah, in hindsight, I'm sort of like, maybe I should have reeled that in a little bit. But you know, it's a learning curve.
And you're inspiring others too. I mean, Riverdale has been this huge part of your life. It sort of is what made you this star. And you're about to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Is it like a happy thing where like you're happy to like move on and do something else, or is there just like this pain?
It's bittersweet. Like
Yeah.
it really is. It is sad to say goodbye to this thing that I've known for what will have been 7 years of my life, my entire 20s. But I am obviously very excited for what's on the other side of it, because I can just have this open floor to do whatever I want. And I have my own production company, so I'm going to be starring in the things that I've been working on developing the last couple of years. So it's very exciting for me, but I am obviously going to be I dread the day that it actually wraps, because I'm sure it will be very emotional.
And it seems like y'all are close, so you'll stay close with him anyway.
For sure, yeah.
Well, Lili.
Isn't there like a strong Jennifer Aniston vibe here? Are you getting it? Like a young Jennifer Aniston, like back in the cut?
I think Lily's just Lily, and she's
thank
exceptional.
you.
So thank you for being here. Look Both Ways, y'all, streams August 17th on Netflix.